Hello, my name is Catalin, and today I will show you how to keep your password safe. I don't know if you had this problem, but my friends and coworkers don't know how to keep their password safe. They put it in Word files, in Excel files, they even write it on a piece of paper and put it under their keyboards. It's very easy for someone who wants to steal your passwords and do malicious things to you to steal them like this. It's not a very secure way. For that reason, today I will show you a very secure way to keep your password safe using KeePass. You go to the KeePass website, which is KeePass.info, go to the download page and download the version you want. There are two versions, Classic Edition and Professional Edition. The biggest difference between those two versions is the Professional Edition has a feature which blocks keyloggers. You know, keyloggers are malicious applications that can record your keyboard typings and then save it in a file, and the hacker who installed it can use it later and see what you typed as a password or a username. Okay, now to download you have a portable edition and an installer for both versions. I prefer the portable edition because you don't need to install it, just unzip it and use it. And you can copy paste it on a stick or on which media you want it to take it with you. Okay, you click on this link and you download it. I did it already because I didn't want to waste time. Now you extract it here on your folder in your computer, of course. And now I'll show you how to create a database with KeePass. You launch the application and it looks like this. You click File, New, you give a name to your new database and click Save. Now it will ask you to provide a master password for your database and optionally a key file. A key file is a method of encryption. It will encrypt the database using this key file, and nobody else can open this database without the key file. Or you can choose both methods of protection, master password and key file. I do not recommend the third option, Windows user account, because if you lose your user account, you get a virus or something and you must reinstall your operating system, you will never be able to open this database again because it relies on the user ID. So the only method of doing that is to have a clone backup of your operating system, and that sometimes is a pain in the ass. So for me it's enough to have a key file and a master password. Now let's create a master password for our database protection. Okay, if you're too lazy to write it again, you can click on this button, which will unhide the characters you just type, and copy paste it in the second field. Now to create a key file, a key encryption file, you click create. It will ask you for a name for your key file. You can save it wherever you want, but make sure it's secure, and click save. Now you must type some random characters for your key file to be generated properly. Done. Click OK. Now the database is created. You can give it a name if you like, not the name in Windows, in the name that will appear here in the left pane. Or not, this is optional. You can give a description even. You can give a color. Security, it will show you the encryption algorithm. AES Rich Dial 256 bit keys. Protection. Here you can hide your passwords, your username, your title, your notes, your URL. By default, it's put only on the password. It will show circles instead of your passwords when you look at the entry in the right pane. Compression. You can save your database in compressed mode with very good performance, or you can put it in non-compressed mode, which is faster but with not so good performance and will occupy more space on your hard drive. Use a recycle bin. You can use a recycle bin same as the Windows recycle bin. It has an integrated recycle bin. If you delete something by mistake, you can restore it from the database's recycle bin, so it's a good option to have. Done. Now let's create a username and password for an application and save it to see how things work. On the left pane, you can see there are some default categories. If you need to add more, you can add more. For me, they are just enough. To add more, you right click here on the left pane anywhere and you click Add Group. Of course, you can edit group or delete a group if you don't like it. Now, let's create an entry, let's say for an eBay, a fake eBay account for now. I clicked on the internet group, and now on the right pane, right click again and add entry. Let's type in here eBay, username, if you don't like the password generated by the application, you can enter here your own password, or you can generate a password with the integrated password generator and choose the length of your password and the characters that you want included in your password. Some websites don't permit using brackets and special characters, so be careful of that. Now, on the Advanced tab, you can check this box if you want one character to appear only once in your password and to exclude characters that look alike. Do not use O and 0 in the same password. Or you can exclude some characters that you don't like. For example, if you type in here ABC, the password will not be generated with those characters. Okay, and here is the preview of your random generated passwords of 10 characters, as I said, and with uppercases, lowercases, and digits only. You press OK, and here you have your characters and your password. Good. Now, we go to eBay. Click sign in, and you must copy the URL in the URL box. Why? I will show you later. It's a very cool feature. Now, sorry, here I wanted to go. On the Auto Type tab, if you check this box, you will enable the Auto Type obfuscation. Sorry, was a hard word for Romanians. Okay, what does that checkbox do? It will protect you from keyloggers. It will not record what you type. You know, a keylogger is a malicious software, a Trojan that will record the keys you type or the keys that are in your RAM. If you click this box, it will not record it for you. Click OK. Done. Good. Now, let me show you some cool feature this program has. If you right click on it, you can copy username and copy password, and you don't have to type them into your login box here on eBay, for example. And you can copy it from here, so you can sign in. That's a nice feature. Now let me show you another cool feature. Right click on it, open in browser URL, and it will open the login for eBay automatically in your default browser. Now if you click Perform Auto Type, it will write your password and your user ID for you in here, and you will be automatically logged in without any efforts. It has another nice feature, which is duplicate entry. If you and your wife both have eBay accounts, you don't need to enter the whole thing again. You just need to click duplicate entry, will create another entry for you with the same settings, where you can only modify the username and the passwords, and you're done. You can delete it by pressing delete entry or the del key on your keyboard. You can edit or view your entry if you don't like something, or you mistyped your username or your password or something, and you can even arrange it like you want. Move the entry on top, move the entry on the bottom, move only one line up or down. You can set color for some entries you like, in green or red or blue. You can even create a tag for it to find it easier. It even has a search box for you to find your entries better. Don't forget, when you add a new entry, to save your database. Now, another cool feature of this program is lock workspace. If you go to the toilet or go in the kitchen, you click lock space and your database is locked and nobody can access it, or even the entries in the RAM, if you performed an auto type or a copy paste, will be deleted. Now when you get back, you click on it again, on lock workspace, enter your password, and it's open again. And that's a small tutorial about how to use KeePass. Of course, it has a lot of other functions. Majority of them are for aesthetics. It even has a plugin directory in here, where people of the community create some very interesting plugins for you. So that's it. Thank you.